Good morning, Millennial Morticians. Happy Wednesday morning. Thank you so much for joining me for today's episode. This is our 30th episode together, believe it or not. Thank you guys so much for all the love and all the support I've been receiving. To my amazing sponsors out there, friends, and all of you for watching at home, I really appreciate you. It does not go unnoticed. And cheers to 30 more episodes together, guys. I am counting down for NFDA. I'm excited. I'm ramped up. I'm getting my ideas together, and I'm extremely excited for the meet and greets that I have lined up with said vendors and sponsors. So, guys, gear up for that and get ready for that. The title of today's 30th episode is It Only Takes One. It Only Takes One. I got this title for today's episode just in my day-to-day life, looking at different industries, different cultures, different people. And there's a commonality amongst us all, and that is that it only takes one person to be the person to make the change, to make something happen out there in the world in whatever you want to do. And usually the person that is put into that peculiar place to extract their vision or do something different or pull out of something, that person is usually the odd one out of the group. That person goes against the grain. They have different ideas. People tend to challenge those ideas, and then you just have some people who are around that person and they just don't believe in that person, in their idea. And so the point I'm trying to make is it only takes one person to get the thing started. And the only way I can reflect on this is on this amazing podcast, on my amazing audience. I'm just one person, and I had a vision to make and to see funeral service become something great and grand and huge and expansive and effective and efficient. And so I went against the grain. I did something. I went outside the box. I stepped outside the box. I did something that no other podcaster is doing. I'm talking about different topics. I'm encouraging people. And so I pulled that out. And from that, going against the grain, it attracted all of you, all the viewers from all over the world, people who I haven't even met yet, people who are in my state, out of my state, in the West Coast, people I've never met, all because of a vision that I had to see change happen. And the point I'm trying to make is for wherever you are, whoever you are that change. The person watching this right now, you're the change, you're that person. And you don't have to. We associate being that person with having the finances and all this and that. And no, if you believe in you and you invest in you, you have everything you need right there. And there needs to be a bigger push on people investing in themselves and putting money back in themselves, because you're your greatest critique. You really, the biggest challenge as human beings that we face is we really think we're going up against somebody else. But we're really up against ourselves and our capabilities of what we can do. The power of the mind is so extremely, goes so extremely deep, that if you just, I'm the type of person that I know how my mind is and I know how my mouth is. If I just think a thing or if I say a thing, that thing's going to happen. If I believe in a thing, it'll happen. And so I'm very mindful and I'm very careful about what I'm feeding myself and who I keep myself around and what I'm building and how I build it and who I have around me, because I need friends around me to tell me, hey, that doesn't look right, or hey, fix this and fix that. People around you that are going to help build you up and tell you what needs to be fixed and what needs to be changed and what needs to be altered. That's a true friend, as somebody who's willing to tell you what you need and when you need it. And so the point I'm trying to make is whatever vision that you have set forth in your mind or in your heart, or a lot of people, we waste time, even in the funeral industry, we waste time just waiting and waiting and waiting for something to happen when all it takes is you. Let's just keep it real. All it takes is you to just be like, we have this and we have that, but I think this is a great idea. I think we need this in our funeral home. I think it's going to make us more effective. I think it's going to keep us more efficient and take away less time. And they might listen to you. They might not listen to you. But as long as you spoke it, you spoke the idea out in the air. You got people thinking. You got things turning and changing for people. There's some great things that have come out of people who have been that one person. And you could look at your life right now and say, Jaden, I'm gonna be honest with you, it doesn't look like I'm the one. I got this going on, that going on. But in fact, the fact that you are going through all these different things and you're battling all these different things and all these different oppressions and all the stuff that's going on in the world, and you're still trying to do something great, makes you the one, qualifies you as the one. And as a leader, as a podcast, as an audience, we have grown tremendously. I remember when we first started this journey, and it's scary. Let's be honest, it's scary being that one person that's like, "Whoa, I got to do this. I have to be the first one to break into this ground and to do this." I was really scared. I was like, "I got to be on camera. I don't think I can do that." And so as I developed, as I started doing it every week, as I started growing and reading and learning about different things and different topics, it became natural, and people became attracted to that. You guys became attracted to what we were talking about in our discussions, and me being just real about who I am and about my life and what we do as people, as morticians and whatnot. And people begin to listen in. They begin to tune into that, and it's because I'm setting a vision out for you. I'm helping you, guide you on your vision to become and do your field of greatness and engage in the things that you have a passion and interest for. And maybe, hey, maybe you're close to the end of your funeral service career. Maybe your career is just ending and you want to look into something different. Well, that's okay too. And I tell people all the time, listen, you can do funeral services with your whole heart, your whole mind, but that doesn't have to be the only thing you can do that you do. You're a business person. If you're in the funeral industry, first and foremost, you're a business person. So you know business, you know how to handle things, you know how to conduct business in an appropriate manner. There's no doubt about that. So start looking into real estate, start looking into investments, get your money going around, invest in different things, in different sectors, in different industries as well, because there's other industries, IT and AI, they're booming. They're booming right now. And you could be the person to introduce AI to, I don't know, the funeral industry, just different ways to get us technologically advanced in this field. Because one thing about me is I'm not going to be left behind. And I'm going to keep us up. I'm going to keep us up to pace with what's going on, with innovation, with technology, with systems integration, just anything with funeral services. I'm looking for that next sharp thing. And over the course of these next few weeks, you guys will start meeting we'll start having some in-person podcast guests on the show with us, and you'll be able to hear from them and how they've envisioned life, not just in their own personal lives and industries, but what they think about our industry and how they're feeling and things they want to see happen. Because the best advice you can get is from the consumer themselves. That's the best advice they could give you, straight from the people who buy your products every day. And I don't think in our industry we spend a lot of time talking to our consumers after they purchase our product and after the service is over. We need to invest more back into talking to them after, so that we can keep them coming back to our facilities. And so being the one, listen to this. I need you to have a breakout mindset. Whenever I talk, whenever I think about something as the one doing this, I'm speaking to you guys every week. I think about how can I break somebody out of whatever they're in this week? Because let's be honest, in any field like ours, there's some weeks we're just drained. We're just tired. We just don't have it in us. We don't have the energy. We really don't feel like talking. We're just down. We're tired. This is a taxing job. This is a hard job. And so how do I empower you and break your mind out of whatever you were in? It takes guts. It takes strength to do this. It takes a lot of courage to be the one to break out. And I believe anybody that's watching this podcast, that is attached to this podcast, you're a believer in breaking out. You are the one, because you decided, hey, I'm going to start watching this podcast. I'm going to tune in and I'm going to change some things where I'm at. And it doesn't take much. All it takes is a straight vision, a good, strong vision, and you would be amazed at the opportunities that come your way in this industry. Just talk to some of your professors in your mortuary schools. Talk to some of your classmates. Ask them how they did and what they were doing, what they did to become, that one, or to break out, or to find something in this industry that they can remake or innovate in their own way. But being the one doesn't always have to be innovation. You can be the first one to try out a new product. You can be the first one to. So it's just in that being the first, having your mind and your heart open and receptive for the possible challenges and things that you could face in the future. Just being receptive to whatever your heart, whatever comes your way, because being the first, as we may know, as we've seen, is challenging. It comes with its own different set of unique challenges and skill levels that you need. But I know that this audience is going to be prepared and equipped this week to do such. Well, guys, I love you guys. Thank you so extremely much for 30 incredible episodes. I know we're going to have so many more exciting guests, exciting stories on our way. And I know you guys are going to make a powerful impact in this industry and around the world. Guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And please leave a comment on your favorite episode that we've done out of 30 with the Millennial Mortician podcast. And I look forward to seeing you guys at NFDA. Keep your mind sharp, keep your heart sharp this week. And remember, you're the first and you're going to do some incredible things in this lifetime. So do it while you got time. Well, guys, I'm your Millennial Mortician, Jaden Folks. This is the podcast that engraves. Thank you guys for 30 incredible episodes. I know we're going to continue to change lives day by day. You guys have a blessed